Constitution was written in September 1787 and adopted on June 21st, 1788, when New Hampshire became the 9th of the 13 states to ratify.
The preamble is at the beginning of the Constitution and states that it will form a more perfect union.
The legislative branch is made up of the House and the Senate, collectively known as Congress.
The legislative branch makes all laws, declares war, regulates interstate and foreign commerce, and controls taxing and spending policies.
The executive branch carries out and enforces laws. Some people of the executive branch include the president, vice president, and the cabinet.
The executive branch is able to veto or reject a proposal for a law.
The judicial branch is part of the U.S. government that interprets the law, which means we have to make sure it passes through the legislative branch. I have to make sure it fits with the Constitution. If not, ditch it.
The judicial branch is in charge of deciding the meaning of laws and how to apply them to real-life situations. They're also in charge of deciding if the law is constitutional or not.
We have freedom of religion.
Freedom of religion means we have the freedom to practice whatever religion we want.
The freedom of speech is the right to say whatever you want with no consequences.
Freedom of press is the right for news companies to have the freedom of speech in their news stories.
The right to peacefully assemble
means the right to gather peacefully and protest.
The right to bear arms,
which means we can own a gun.
The right to be secure against unreasonable searches and seizures. Police must have a search warrant or probable cause.
The right to an attorney.
The right to a lawyer.
Okay.
The right to a speedy and public trial.
It's a quick public trial.
The right of trial by jury shall be preserved.
No cruel and unusual punishments.
Article 4 of the Constitution determines the relationship among the states.
The first section is called the Full Faith and Credit Clause and says that states must recognize and respect laws passed by other states.
To propose an amendment, 2/3 of Congress must agree.
To ratify an amendment, 3/4 of Congress must approve.
Federal laws can override state laws.
And even the state constitution.
The Constitution is ratified.